Hey, once again, this is Rob, Auto Repair on Wheels. I just want to show you guys, it's really loud out here, and I'm on my way somewhere, but I want to show you guys one place that I patched my frame. I will put more in the description. I got to get on the road, and I keep putting my fingers across that for some reason, because I'm good like that. So I'll show you this. It's not going to be the greatest video or anything, but just give you guys an idea. All right, so right here, the shock mount busted off like a while ago, and I probably patched this thing 2 or 3 times, but this time, and you can see probably, oh shoot, sorry, you can probably see I had one all the way out here before. So the next idea that came, since nothing else worked, this is a piece of 1/8 inch steel. I did have a 1/4 inch steel, but I thought that was going to be too big. But not only that, it would have been nearly impossible to bend the way I needed it. So I got a plate from a local fabricator. I got a big piece, all right, and I cut it according to I'm awesome with this camera. Sorry, I cut it according to the shape of the frame here, and I took it inside, and so this is actually, this is actually off of another one. So I went to the junkyard, cut that section out, took it home. So right along here, you will see I welded this, and on the other side it did very similar. So the idea was, all right, well, if I can't get anything to stick to the frame itself, if everything keeps cutting off or breaking off, then I will make a new section of frame, which is what this is. All right, this is the plate. I welded it to that, and you can see I put a couple more in there, and also right here I put a castle bolt through the whole thing. So the parts that this part and this part, so the top and the bottom of this are still strong. The area over here is weak in the middle. So I just, I'm not trying to save the world here or anything, but I carry a lot of weight back here. So you'll see on this side, I put the bolts through, and out of the 1/4 inch steel that I have, I made brackets, drilled holes through the brackets, all right, and so the objective here was to put the bolts through, and instead of just putting washers against the frame itself, make the brackets. All right, so these are extra brackets, as you see. I couldn't find, at the certain place where I couldn't find class 8 or automotive grade bolts to go through it. Well, I'm like, you know what, man, just take what you can get. So I don't remember what size these are, and they don't have to be like a certain, perfect size or anything. The objective here is like, be creative, use your imagination, use your brain also, all right? And that is a way to patch your frame. And you got to be really close with, so what I did was I took a picture on the other side, and I compared everything. I mean, I was pretty impressed with how I was able to do this. So up here at the top, this is probably like maybe barely a quarter inch under the body itself. But what I like is that it's working. This is the first time it's actually working, because normally it would bend off or it'd start cracking along here or something, and this time it's actually working. And you can see over here, it's got space in there. So what I'll say is, this is a common problem from what I'm noticing with these older Tahoes. It is loud, dude. So it's a common problem, and I actually went to see like, you know, a couple of other ones, because I'm looking to change this one out. And this other guy, in the exact same spot, his was rotted out, but he was trying to hide it. I just knew what to look for. I mean, it had that whole section there was completely just gone, rotted out. I don't know. I just wanted to show you guys that. Sometimes in mending a frame, you gotta be clever. You gotta be resourceful. You have to be wise, because if the frame is just soft and it's just, you know, if it's just like tree bark, then you can't do anything with it. But I don't have a choice. Mine, I have to make it work. So this actually is gonna probably work in the long run. If I sell it or anything, like, I can sell it with confidence. It's going to be safe, and I'm glad, because here I am, like, I've been running around in like in the Middlesex County area in Massachusetts, and also Metro West. Metro West is horrible. The streets are horrible. Like, they have the highest property taxes, and, you know, all these different taxes, and the roads are just crusty. They're just terrible crusty. So with that said, like, I'm constantly, it's just constantly like blah, 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 like all the time, and it's holding up. I think that's all I got time to talk about right now. All right.